We're here in Central to find Hong Kong's best egg tarts.
My name is Rubin.
My name's Aiden.
I'm Kieran, and we're Foodie. And today, we're going to be checking out a few great places to find egg tarts in Hong Kong and why we even are here talking about egg tarts at all.
We're going to 4 places: traditional, modern, a bit funky, and then a Hong Kong love. Let's go.
Let's do it. This is Tai Chong Bakery, and it's a little bit special for Hong Kong because in the 1950s, it invented the first cookie crust egg tart, the style that's actually arguably more popular in Hong Kong.
You can find these all over Hong Kong, and these cha-chan tens that I love especially.
This specific style of egg tarts has been around in cha-cha-teng since the 1940s, post-war. So for 80 plus years, multiple generations have enjoyed Tai Chong and a ton of other crunchy, flaky, pastry style egg tarts. Let's go.
You see, these are the original style with the puff pastry, and these are the cookie crust ones. And you can see that difference. We also have some new funky ones like the coconut tart, which I'm actually quite keen to try.
It's got a very familiar radioactive yellow egg custard, way more uniform than other egg tart fillings, the custard that you see in Hong Kong. But you know, they've perfected the art. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers indeed.
Smells really good as well. Brings me back to childhood days, you know?
It's a lot denser, the crust. It's biscuity. The filling you see as well, it's a lot more eggy.
Yeah.
It's a lot less custardy, and it's a little bit more sort of gelatinous, like a wobbly sort of pudding sort of filling.
On first bite, you're getting the saltiness, the butteriness from the flaky pastry, and then it meets in the middle with the egg custard. So if you do not mind a bit of salt in your dessert, it's perfect. You could sort of compare it to like a salted caramel dessert with the combination of the salty and the sweet, but it's a classic, so you can't not avoid it in Hong Kong.
I think it's what they call everything else in Hong Kong. Not too sweet.
Not too sweet. Tai team.
The best term of endearment when it comes to sweet snacks in Hong Kong.
It's a heavy egg tart, I'd say. It's indulgent. 1 is enough, 2, too much, 3, perfect. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm feeling something modern.
Yeah, I want something a bit more unique, something French.
Should we jump to the next spot?
Yeah, let's
jump
just
to
do that.
Bakehouse?
Yeah,
Jump,
jump
you
to
say?
Bakehouse,
Jump, yeah. I don't remember how to do this, but I'll give it a try.
3, 2, 1. Okay, we're here at Bakehouse. Why are we at Bakehouse today?
Well, lines and lines of people come up here every single day. So we're here early in the morning, and these things just fly off the shelves.
Really?
Why is that?
Well, I think that's what we're here to find out today.
Well, there you go. Shall we open it up?
Oh man.
Gregoire, I'm assured he's a Swiss chef in Hong Kong, pastry chef. These are one of Hong Kong's preeminent sourdough egg tarts. A lot of egg tarts are made, you know, using the crumble pastry, but this is sourdough. It adds a bit of a layer of taste and flavor of butteriness to the egg tarts. Should we have a try?
They're great.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have thirds. I'm not gonna eat a whole one.
I was about to cheers, but okay.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
It's very much the new generation of what egg tarts can be in Hong Kong.
Well, you can tell because it's got the brulee top, which is quite typical of the Portuguese and Macanese style ones.
Completely.
And of course the filling, which is a little bit more custardy than it is eggy.
Would you say that there's a bit more focus on the insides rather than the outside?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like I feel the crunch a lot less compared to other egg tarts.
Yeah. Personally, this is my thing.
What's interesting about this style as well is much like how Tai Chong invented their own version with a cookie crust in the 1950s, we see that this crust is a little bit different to the ones that we see at other places in town. What they've done is they've created a sourdough flaky puff crust, which is incredibly flaky and incredibly delicious.
Usually, if you come here around 12 o'clock at the Bakehouse Soho location, it's rammed. Dozens of tourists, because they've heard from abroad that this is one of the best places to get egg tarts in Hong Kong.
I heard this started a whole trend of sourdough egg tarts in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
After, like, a lot of other bakeries started following this style of egg
You
tarts.
see why? People vote with their mouths.
It's more of a dessert than it is a pastry. A 1 is enough for me. You know, that's it.
Still got another stop.
We do. What I like to do is a very big hack put these in the freezer overnight. They taste like creme brulee ice cream in the morning.
Wild.
Yeah.
Last bite.
Cheers. Wow.
So we showed you a traditional egg tart. We showed you a modern egg tart. Let's look for something a little bit more funky.
As Hong Kong is preparing for, the Rugby Sevens, 50 years, we've got as good as an egg tart as you can get on the Pottinger steps where everyone gets their fancy dress, and it's Social Goods Modern Bakery over there.
Okay guys, check this out. We're at Social Goods for what they call the newest iteration of egg tarts.
I think those eggs aren't cooked yet. They're still in the box.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait.
No way.
Now that's what I call putting the egg in the egg tarts.
Those are not egg tarts, surely.
I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket, but this might be one of the coolest egg tarts I've seen. Is it an egg tart? Sorry, it's
an eggy.
It's an eggy. That's what it's called. It's an eggy. Yeah.
Possibly the strangest egg tart I've ever seen, and now to try. Cheers, guys.
Exactly. It's my first time.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, it's so good. Oh my god.
It's like a cream-filled croissant.
Yeah, I mean, it's not your classic sturdy custard filling. You're right.
It's certainly novelty.
Tahitian vanilla, novelty. And I've heard everyone eating it. And we're 3 months late, because this is my first time.
It's a little bit more maybe bready, a little bit, it's certainly flaky, and you can see all of that filling, it just spills out. It's great. Very vanilla sort of flavored custard.
Texture, consistency of a croissant.
The custard filling inside definitely has a different texture to the one that we just had at Bakehouse. It's a lot more dense, a lot more like thick.
Is this the next craze?
I think it is. I think it is.
The next viral sensation?
Can't say it just yet. I think so. Chris Eunice, founder of Social Goods Modern Bakery, blown up recently, very, very viral. Modern pastries, egg tarts, not really, but it's an eggy.
Nice meeting you. So I'm Crest, co-founder of the concept with Julia. The idea was to bring bakery into a modern era with the products, with the concept, and with the menu inside. The main signature product is going to be the eggy. It's a modern take on the egg tart, and it's basically a reverse egg tart. So it's a croissant dough with a cooked egg tart filling that's filled up inside the eggy, inside a giftable package.
Did you not want to start from the base structure of just a normal egg tart, or you want it to be something completely different?
Now we also do offer the regular egg tart, because I think that's also a must to have.
Yes.
But we just basically wanted to have an egg tart that was giftable and that was taken on that had a modern take on it.
Yes.
And that's the shape, and it makes sense because it's made out of eggs, so the egg shape makes so much sense. And into like an egg carton, it's kind of cute and it's giftable again. So every month we also have our own edition because I think it's quite playful. So we do want to have a special every month. It's a Valorant chocolate egg.
Did you say eggition or eggy edition?
Yeah, so this is the starter. Actually, I created this one the first day I work in the shop since 1st of January, I guess it's about 4 months now today. So the starter is like a fermentation with flour, water, and a bit of temperature. It's like called fermentation.
And these are the eggies that are about to be filled. So these days, there's about a few thousand eggies every day. We're not going to say how many, but a lot.
Give me the egg tarts. Where are they?
I don't have them.
We know what you have.
So we had a traditional one, we had a modern one, and we had a funky one. But sometimes all you're really looking for is something that's just classically Hong Kong and that you can find everywhere and that's convenient for you at a very low price as well. Well, here we are at KFC.
Yeah, of all places, to find Hong Kong's best egg tart? Maybe.
This could be.
This could be it.
It looks very Macanese, creme brulee topping, burnt with a nice caramelization.
That is scaldingly hot, super fresh out the oven, I can only imagine.
The hotter, the better.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Cheers.
Very thin pastry, thinner than Lord Stowe's in Macau, but all the focus is on the egg custard.
The custard, while it's hot, is really, really good.
Probably the most sugary that we've had out of the four.
Yeah, it's the sweetest of the four for sure.
But I mean, if you're having some greasy, salty chicken wings before, this helps you digest, I'd say.
Out of the four we had today, which one would be your favorite?
My personal favorite would be Social Goods. I've had dozens of egg tarts over the years, but it's something that offers a bit more of a unique flavor. If I'm not going for a modern egg tart, strangely, my first time ever having a KFC egg tart, this would be one.
I think for me, it's got to be the Tai Chong. I think the biscuity pastry is something that speaks to me, I suppose, as ancestrally Scottish. It had a sort of like, almost shortbread sort of biscuity sort of flavor to it. So for me, it's got to be Tai Chong. Aiden.
KFC, no question.
Whoa.
Underrated. Not enough people talk about it, I feel like. They should start doing tour guides here. So we had 4 egg tarts, but all of them were in Central. Remember, there's a whole city of them out there.
So book those flights, come on out here, and stay tuned for our best recommendations to dining in this city.